What is up YouTube, Roger here with another completionist quickie, this one on barbarian training. So as you can see the items in my invent, you need a hatchet, two bars of any type, preferably the lower tier, fishing bait, a 2-dose attack potion, a bow of any kind, preferably made out of wood, a hammer, a knife which can go in your tool belt, a games necklace for teleporting back to the Barbarian Outpost, and some oak logs for later on in the training. Okay, so the next part of the training will require you to smith a hasta of any metal. The best one to do is probably bronze because the bars are the cheapest and the logs you can get from around the area. Hastas are much like spears; they require logs and a bar to make the hasta. So what I suggest you do is talk to Otto, and then Otto will tell you you need to prove yourself by making a spear. So you want to go to the Barbarian Anvil, which is conveniently placed outside Otto's hut. You want to make a bronze spear, and cancel balls. Okay, almost made the second one by accident, but yeah, only make one of them if you got 2 bars and 2 logs, otherwise you'll make 2. And then go to bronze hasta and make a bronze hasta as well. You probably have to talk to Otto in between making the spear to show him that you've done it, but you won't be able to buy one, you have to make it yourself. That requires level 5 smithing to do, and I'll put the list of the requirements to make the other hastas, which aren't particularly useful, but I'll put them in the description with the levels and the logs anyway, so you can check that out. Okay, so for the first part of the training, you will need to pretty much talk to Otto, and you're going to need a barbarian fishing rod, which you can get from underneath the bed in Otto's hut. And then all you want to do is go to the fishing spot right outside his hut, use the rod, and you will fish, and you'll get various types of fish. These fish are harder to get than usual, but what you want to do is you only need 1 fish to complete your training, but once you get a trout, you want to cut the leaping trout, and then you'll get roe and possibly some fish offcuts. You can drop the offcuts, but you'll need the roe later on for the herbal training, so keep hold of that. Okay, for this next part of the training, you will have needed to have completed the barbarian rod training. So once you've done that, you can talk to Otto, and he'll ask you. He'll tell you about harpoon fishing with your hand. So what you need for this is 55 fishing, and you can go to any fishing spot that requires a harpoon. I'm going to go to the fishing guild, and I will fish some shark from there to give you an example of how it works. Obviously you don't want a harpoon in your invent, otherwise it could cause problems, and I think you default fish with a harpoon, which isn't what you want. So it is as simple as running to a fishing spot, and you only need to catch 1 fish with your hand, but I'm going to show you how to do it anyway. You just need to look for a spot with a harpoon. Yeah, like there, harpoon. You can catch all kinds of different fish. You can catch sharks, swordfish, anything that you would normally harpoon you can catch with your hand, but you need level 55 fishing to do so. Okay, so I'm fishing with my hand, you can see, and you will literally pull fish out of the water with your hand, which looks pretty damn awesome. So you'll see that in a second. Alright, so the fire making training is as simple as the other training. You will need an oak log. I didn't put one in my invent at the start of this video because there is an oak tree over to the northern end of the Barbarian Outpost, so you can go and chop one there. You don't need to buy one, but if you want to buy one, then feel free. All you need to do really is have a magic short bow in your invent, or any other bow for that matter. There are a few that you can't do it with, like dark bow, crystal bows, etc., but you can do it with the rest, like basic bows made out of logs and bowstrings. Then simply just use the log on the bow, and it will light the fire as usual. There aren't really any bonuses of lighting a fire with a bow. Other than that, it could be used for convenience, like if you're doing a quest or something like that, and you've got a bow on you and you don't have a tinderbox. But now I guess it kind of discontinues the fact of using a bow with a log if you've got a tinderbox in your tool belt. So other than that, it's pretty discontinued and quite useless. Okay, so on to the Barbarian Herbal training. All you need for this is the 2-dose attack potion that we bought earlier and the roe that we got earlier from the fishing training with the Barbarian rod. You need to talk to Otto about it and he'll tell you what to do. All you need to do really is use the row on the 2-dose attack potion. You'll make an attack mix. The reason I suggest an attack mix is because it's the lowest level with a level 4 requirement. And then talk to Otto and that will be your Herblo training done. It's pretty much simple as that. I'll also put a list of the potions that you can make with caviar and roe in the description, although they aren't particularly useful. You might have an interest of making them in the future. Okay, so this is without a doubt the hardest barbarian training. You are going to need a decent armor, you are going to need a couple potions, definitely an anti-fire because there are dragons down here. The idea is that you come down here and you find and you burn some remains from barbarians. You can get mangled remains or you can get chewed bones, and holy shit, there's bots killing the brutal dragons, what the hell. Anyway, so the best thing to do really is to come down here and just loot these corpses. You can kill the skeleton warlords. But yeah, obviously, you know, if you... Oh, my action bar isn't right. Still isn't right. I forget it's multi down here, so you've obviously got water fiends attacking you as well. And all you got to do is kill the warlords. The warlords will drop the remains as well. And there are quite a few barbarian corpses around as well as warlords. There's another confused barbarian there. There is also a barbarian corpse up here somewhere, rummage skeleton. I've got an ancient page which I already have. I don't know why it's still giving me ancient pages when I've maxed out my book, but whatever. But yeah, pretty much just kill the barbarians and I'll show you what happens once you've got some bones. Okay, so once you've got some bones, if they're mangled, you are going to need a little bit of food and a weapon because you are going to be attacked by a barbarian spirit. You are going to need some logs, it doesn't matter what type, a tinderbox and a hatchet. If you've got those in your tool belt, then that's all you need. So simply construct the pyre site and you will put the logs into the thing, and then you will get a barbarian spirit up here. There we go. So it hasn't got much HP, you don't even need potions really, just kill it and then once you've killed it you can talk to Otto. I think you can even flee from it. The training is just pretty much burning the bones and then talk to Otto. And you have completed the barbarian training. Congratulations. So that's it. If you like these completionist quickies, subscribe to my channel. And I'm going to try and put out a vid a little bit more often. I've sort of not, you know, not had many ideas recently. And I've been quite busy with real life stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I hope this helps you as usual. Thanks. If you'd like to see more of my videos, hit the link to the left to check out my Completionist Quickies series, hit the link to the right to check out my PVM Droplog series, or hit the link at the bottom to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed.